Hello and welcome back to another Buffy the Vampire Slayer reaction. Last time we see Angel get absolutely tormented by some spirity demon thingy. Wow, did he not go through some trauma? But one of the highlights was getting a flashback episode to times back when Angel was back pre-cursed times, which was really cool and fun to see. I've missed that because we haven't had one of those since the beginning of the season 2 finale. So it's quite some time ago now if you think about it, since we got a flashback episode of some kind. I can't wait. Are we going to get more this season? And Angel and Buffy are truly a bit entangled, aren't they? This is a very tricky situation for them, and I do feel for the pair of them, as it is clear that they do love each other. But as Buffy pointed out, Angel can't give her what she wants. If he gets happy, he loses his soul. So it is a very big, tricky dilemma, and I feel like they need to have a look at the curse angle to see if they can break the curse but get him to keep his soul still. Maybe is that something they can look at? Who knows? Let's take a stab at this episode, shall we?
Is it a vampire? Well, what are you doing? It was about time for me to come out and watch. You know, the slaying.
What?
Slaying is kind of an alone thing.
It's, you know, something we could share.
No, it's bamboo stick poof.
Look at his face. He's got like a big frown, upside down frown or whatever.
Buffy, he's over here!
Yeah, that helps.
It's Mr. Sanderson from the bank.
Was he a very grumpy person by any chance?
Get in the way! Stay!
Well, I suppose she's sort of seen the vampires before. But what the hell is she doing out here? Is Buffy gonna have to save her in a minute? What's she seen? Oh no, is this... These are like our first kids. What was that? Does it say how they die?
They said we can go home now.
Did you see them? They're so tiny.
I saw.
Who could do something like this?
So sorry that you had to see this. But I promise everything's gonna be okay.
How?
Because I'm gonna find whatever did it.
It's just you can't. You can't make it right.
She can get revenge and justice.
Just try and calm down. Don't tell me to calm down.
Man.
They were kids, Giles. Little kids. You don't know what it was like to see them there.
It wasn't the vampire.
No, there are no marks. I mean, there was a mark, a symbol.
Oh, 12th century papal encyclical.
The cops are keeping it quiet, but I got a good look at it. Find me the thing that uses the symbol and point me at it. What? Giles, speak.
You know something?
A victim like this suggests a ritual murder, an occult sacrifice by a group.
A group of human beings. Someone with a soul did this. And while you're looking for the meaning of that symbol thingy, could you also find a loophole in that Slayers don't kill people rule?
This is a dreadful crime, I know, and you have every right to be upset.
Hi.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Amy. I like your new hair.
So do
I
I.
haven't seen you all day. Where you been? Not with me.
Oh, shut up,
No.
Sander.
So, Buffy's birthday's next week. I've been pondering gift options. Shh. Oh, come on. We just got a topic here.
Hi, Buffy.
Buffy!
He's so frustrating.
Here, what?
Somebody killed 2 little kids, 7 or 8 years old. My mom found the bodies during patrol last night. More bad. She picked last night of all nights for a surprise bonding visit.
God, your mom would actually take the time to do that with you?
No, the
No.
point is she's completely wigging.
Who's wigging?
Oh.
You know, because of what happened.
Oh, it's so awful. Buffy, have you talked to Mr. Giles yet about who could have done this?
Yeah, he thinks it might be something ritual. Called. But he's still looking.
A cult. Like witches.
Sorry, phlegm, too much.
Oh, I know you kids think that stuff's cool. Buffy told me you dabble.
Right, absolutely. That's me. I'm a dabbler.
Anybody who could do this has to be a monster.
You know what?
Makes me grateful that my mom's not interested in my extracurricular activities.
Has she been practicing with Amy?
Activities.
Are your friends going to help with the investigation too?
Maybe this isn't the best place to talk about this. It's just, this hall is about school, and you're about home. Well, Giles can always use help in the
I
library.
called everybody I know in town. I told them about the dead children. They're all just as upset as I am.
You called everybody that you know?
And they called all their friends. And guess what?
Oh, bloody
We're
hell.
setting up a vigil for tonight for City Hall. The mayor is even going to be there.
I'd like to keep the number of people that know about it kind of small.
Well, I'm sure there won't be all that many people.
Great. Maybe we could all go patrolling together later.
My mom's probably standing right in front of me right this second.
Well, there's Mum.
Mom? Hello. didn't know you were going to be here. Oh, hi, Bunny.
Hi.
Bunny?
Mom, that's a new look. Yeah, it's just a sudden whim I had in August. I like it. Hello, Joyce.
Sheila, I'm glad you could come. Well, it's been a while.
Right.
Awkward.
Nonsense,
Chocolate.
There's a rumor going around, Mr. Giles.
Rumor about us?
About witches. People calling themselves witches are responsible for this.
I thought she was on about Giles and Joyce too.
Yes, strange witches.
I want to thank you all for coming. Seeing you all here proves what a caring community Sunnydale is. And I know that none of us will rest easy until this horrible murder is solved. I make these words my pledge to you. Never again. Now I ask you to give your attention to the woman who brought us all here tonight, Joyce Summers.
Oh, bloody hell.
Mr. Mayor, you're dead wrong. This is not a good town. How many of us have lost someone who just disappeared or suffered neck rupture? And how many of us have been too afraid to speak out? Silence is this town's disease. Unnatural evils. This isn't our town anymore. It belongs to the monsters and the witches and the slayers.
Oh my fucking god.
I say it's time for the grown-ups to take Sunnydale back. I say we start by finding the people who did this and making them pay.
What's she just done? I mean, witch is a bit neutral, but Slayer's been the one good thing on the team. On the side of good. Oh no, not Amy. Oh, I was hoping Amy would be pots and Willow. So maybe they're being manipulated because obviously Willow wouldn't do this, especially to that. And no, they got to be they have to be manipulated or something or under possession. Something's got to be up with them.
Watch it. Oh, sorry. Did I make you smudge your eyeliner? Gonna put a spell on me? Everyone knows he's into that voodoo witch crap.
And what about people like me?
Get in my face and you'll find out. No problem here. We're walking.
Oh my god, Buffy's such a... Oh!
You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thanks, Buffy.
What a hero, Buffy.
Slayer, babysitting then.
I doubt I'll have any more trouble.
I doubt your doubt. Everyone knows that witches killed those kids. Amy is a witch, and Michael is whatever the boy of witch is, plus being that poster child for yuck. Expect badness, because that's what you get when you hang with freaks and losers. I know. That was a pointed comment about me hanging with you guys.
Yeah, I got that one. Besides, witches didn't do it.
Our research keeps bringing him back to European Wiccan covens.
So yeah, Willow's got to be onto some spell, possessed,
How can I
or...
convince you people that it's over? I am here, she's here. That I
Oh,
somehow
fuck off,
mysteriously
Sander.
know where she is. Yeah, she's in the bathroom. But the fact that I know that doesn't change that I have a genuine complaint here.
Fuck's sake, just shut up.
I'm getting sick of the judgment. Is a man not
get
innocent
used to
until
it.
proven guilty?
You are guilty.
Gonna have to pay the price.
I see how he is around me. You know, that steely gaze.
He's usually such a chatterbox.
No, but it's different now. It's
That's what I was
more
getting
verbal
to,
than
too.
verbal.
What is this?
A doodle? I do doodle. You too. You do doodle too.
Willow.
What?
That symbol was on the murdered children.
Kids, step back. Stay away from the locker.
Bloody hell.
Man, it's Nazi Germany, and I've got Playboys in my locker.
I was thinking the same thing.
Just took 3 kids away.
What are they looking for?
Witch stuff. They got my spells. I was supposed to report to Snyder's office.
Okay, Amy, you'll have to come with me.
I have stuff in my locker. Hannah Bane, Hollow Borum, Mantry.
Playboys, can we turn the sympathy?
Shut up, Xander.
Hairspray costs $45 and it's imported.
Buffy, I didn't do anything wrong. The symbol is harmless. I used it to make a protection spell for you. So, happy birthday, and you have to believe me.
Ms. Rosenberg, my office.
Oh my god, this has gone mad.
Giles,
Confiscated my books.
Willow said she used it in a protection spell. It's harmless.
I don't know. Ordinarily, I would say let's widen our research.
Using what?
Tolerable.
Where's Miss Calendar when you need her with her computers?
I love the smell of a desperate librarian.
And take your marauders with you.
Sophia.
Marauders? What's that?
Just how is, blood rights and sacrifices appropriate material for a public school library?
This is not over.
Oh, I should say it's just beginning. Lift a finger against me and you'll have to answer to Moo.
Answer to Moo? Did that sentence just make some sense that I'm not in on?
Mother's opposed to the occult.
Huh?
I know who came up with that lame name.
I'm betting it's her mum.
Found her. I believe you call her
Oh, what has Buffy's mum done? I get it's with good intent, but it's like...
Oh, sit down, honey. Principal Snyder talked to you?
Yes, he's quite concerned. Identification with mythical icons is perfectly typical of your age group. Pressures of incipient adulthood.
Incipient what?
Of course.
I can do stuff. Nothing bad or dangerous, but I can do spells.
You
All
think
the
you
time,
can.
Willow.
Mom, you're not paying attention.
And this is your way of trying to get it. Now, this is a cry for discipline.
Oh, bloody hell.
You're grounded.
This is the first time ever I've done something you don't like and I'm grounded. I'm supposed to mess up. I'm a teenager, remember? I'm having a rebellion.
Not the best time, Willow.
You don't need to act out like this to prove your specialness.
I worship Beelzebub. I do.
Enough, Willow. You're not helping
Do you see any
yourself.
goats around? No, because I sacrificed
please.
them.
You're not helping.
Prince of Night, I summon you. That's
No.
enough.
And we're gonna make some changes. I don't want you hanging out with those friends of yours. You will not speak to Bunny Summers again.
You're the one who ordered the raid on the school today. They're supposed to be private, and they took all of Giles' books away.
Moo just wants to weed out the offensive material.
If we're gonna solve this, we need those books now.
Those books have no place in a public school library.
Mom, I hate that these people scared you so much. And I know that you're just trying to help, but you have to let me handle this. It's what I do.
Evil pops up, you undo it, and that's great. But is Sunnydale getting any better?
We've already seen how bad it can get without Buffy.
And maybe next time that the world is getting sucked into hell, I won't be able to stop it because the anti-hell sucking book isn't on the approved reading list.
I didn't mean to put down...
Yeah, well, you did. I have to go on one of my pointless patrols and react to some vampires. A nice acronym, Mom.
You are. There's bad people out there. Not until you hurt them. The way they hurt us.
I have to say, season 3 filler episodes have been phenomenal so far. What we had one so far and we're at the halfway point. This is just phenomenal work this season is.
How are you?
I'm alright.
People die in Sunnydale all the time. I've never seen anything like this. Said some things to me about being the Slayer. That it's fruitless. No fruit for Buffy.
She's wrong.
Is she?
Yeah, we've seen the episode already of what happens if there's no Buffy.
But I don't really win.
You do.
Dad keeps coming back and getting stronger. Boy that stuck his finger in the duck.
Dyke.
Huh?
It's another word for dam.
Okay, that story makes a lot more sense now.
Buffy, you know I'm still figuring things out. I do know it's important to keep fighting. I learned that from you.
I never give up.
That's not why we fight. We do it because there's things worth fighting for.
Just an interrupting. Who said you could interrupt, you stupid, useless fat? And I'll say it again.
At that point, I will become frightened.
Take heart. We found your books. We can put the heart back. We can't get them. They're locked up in City Hall.
What do we know about these kids?
What?
Facts, details. Who are their parents? What are their names? We know everything
That's a
about
good
their deaths.
point.
We don't even know their names.
No, it never came up.
There's never been in any posters or
And
anything.
if no one knows who they are, where did these pictures come from?
Yeah, well, somebody else do it. Those things lock me out.
Willow would really know the sites we need.
Great, she can't even come to the phone. The wrath of Moo.
We don't need a phone.
Oz is a genius.
All right, well, if anybody's ID'd the kid, she'll pull it up and feed it here.
Dad,
Well, I didn't even think of that. I assume grounded means know nothing, but obviously back in the 90s, grounded just means go to your room. And no phone, but computer's still okay.
Wait, those are the same kids.
1899, Utah. 2 children. Rural community torn apart by suspicion. There's no mention of who they were.
Dead. A lot.
Every 50 years.
Oh, every 50 years. All the same.
Richard Strauss, age 6. Hans Strauss, 8.
I thought I made myself clear. You're not minding me.
Mom,
I see what you're doing. You're challenging me, but
what happened to me being delusional?
well, that was before I talked in depth with Miss Summers and her associates.
You believe me?
What a good time, Willow.
You dear. Now all I can do is let you go with love.
Huh?
Let me go. What does that mean?
Funny, locked the door, but the the lock thingy on the door didn't twist.
Held that some regional stories, actual, very literal antecedents.
And it's a what?
Language that's English?
Fairy tales are real.
Really? That's Hansel and Gretel.
Wait, Hansel and Gretel? Breadcrumbs, ovens, gingerbread house?
I thought they got out and burnt the
Of course,
witch.
that played nowhere
Was
near
that just a
this.
story?
Thrive by fostering hatred and persecution amongst the mortal animals. Not by destroying men, but by watching men destroy each other. They feed us our darkest fear and turn peaceful communities into vigilantes. Happened in Salem, not surprisingly.
Giles, we need to talk to Mom. If she knows the truth, she can defuse the whole thing. What happened?
I was attacked. My dad, his friends, they're taking people out of their homes. They're talking about a trial down at City Hall. They got Amy.
Michael, stay here and hide. Giles, we'll go find my mom.
Go where? I said get your coat, witch.
God, all of them are possessed.
Buffy, Mr. Giles, did something happen?
Mom, we need to talk to you. No, we need to talk alone. Look, there's more to this than we...
You were right. It was easy.
I told you, it gets even easier. But I'm still scared of the bad girls. You have to stop them forever.
Is Buffy seeing them? Oh my god.
No! Why are you doing this to me? There's no cure but the fire. Buffy! Buffy!
Her head would be tilted
Wake
down if
up.
she was asleep. It wouldn't be upright like that. Who?
Cordelia.
Took you long enough to wake up. Hand hurts.
Uh-huh.
Things are way out of control, Giles. And then my mom confiscates all of my black clothes and scented candles. I came over craziness and found you all unconscious. Again, times have you been knocked out anyway?
Not as much as Buffy.
You're gonna wake up in a coma.
Wake up in a... We need to save Buffy from Hansel and Gretel.
You wake up.
Now, let's be clear. The brain damage happened before I hit you.
Oh, I love Cordelia's lines.
What's with the grin?
It's about time we got a bit of old-fashioned Cordy back.
Just so we're clear, you guys know you're nuts, right?
Good morning, sleepyhead. Since when does it matter what I want? I wanted a normal, happy daughter. Instead, I got a slayer.
George.
Thanks.
What have these spirits done to them?
Mom, don't!
Oh, bloody hell. Is that all the books that were confiscated?
You want to fry a witch? Goddess Hecate, work thy will before thee let the unclean thing fall!
She's just saving her. Was it just herself?
You couldn't do us first.
Why couldn't she save them?
Yes! You will all be turned into vermin!
You promise. You have to kill the bad girl.
Shred the wolfsbane, that's the leafy stuff, and then you can...
What does it mean?
It's about lifting a veil, make the demons appear in their true form, and drop a toadstone into the mixture.
It doesn't look like a toad.
There isn't it, should? It's from inside the toad.
I hate you.
We gotta get inside. Will?
Bloody hell, they're lucky that fire's slow spreading. They're gonna kill themselves to stand in that room. The smoke's gonna kill them all.
Mom, look at me! You love me!
You toyed with unnatural forces.
How did she toy? It was thrown upon her without a choice.
Ow! What hair with that? God, you really were the little youthful offender, weren't you?
Well, if it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened. It wouldn't be...
Bloody hell, Cordy, well done.
Fire!
The fire, Cordy.
Hecate ruft euch an.
Der weckt euch nicht.
Oh my god.
I think I like the two little ones more than the one big one.
Yeah, me too. That's... what the hell?
Protect us. Kill the bad girls.
Not as convincing in that outfit. Did I get it? Did I get it?
You got it.
We're here to save you.
Nice.
Yeah, sort of. She's doing that selective memory thing your mom used to be so good at. She forgot everything. Oz has to come for dinner next week. So that's sort of like taking an interest.
Nice.
Okay, should we try this again? Let's do it. Diana Hecate, small, I conjure thee to withdraw.
What did he? Is that Amy?
Maybe we should get her one of those wheel thingies.
What another fun filler episode. I can't believe how good these fillers are in this season. I mean, they've just been splendid. Absolutely. Literally, the only filler episode that's been a bit bland and crappy so far was like the second episode with the zombie thing, like the zombie mask thing. Apart from that one episode, the rest of this season has been phenomenal. Even the opening episode was brilliant in comparison to the first episode of season 1 and season 2. Just when I thought, how could they beat season 2? They come up with this. This is brilliant and I'm loving it. We've had all sorts of goodies and treats. Obviously, the Masters come back, Spike's come back, all sorts of other goodness. We've had Giles's cult friend villain come back as well. We got this new vampire government team up, which still waiting to see what their big master plan is. What are we going to get next? I can't wait. So, shall we just speed into next week already? I can't wait, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.